Right now, as I said, we should work on this mouse, which is showing when we play the game, and that's really not the best way how we can handle our games. And well, to fix that, it's not hard. We just need to open our player movement script, and let's scroll up all the way when our game starts. And well, what we want to do here after our player camera, we can simply say that we want cursor dot log state to be equal to cursor lock mode dot logged, right? So it means that when our game starts, we want our player, our mouse to be locked. So we will not be able to see that. But we should be able to see our cursor when we touch some specific keys, for example, and so on. So I'll scroll down all the way, and after we do this character controller dot move, what we want to do? Well, we can say here if our input dot get key down, and let's use, I don't know, key escape, key code is dot escape. So if we touch our escape key, we want to unlock our cursor. So we can say cursor dot, just like we did before, cursor dot log state equals cursor lock mode dot none, and that's it. Also, we should consider to basically lock or unlock our cursor when our player touch left mouse click, because it's also quite common. So we can say here else if, and we can say that if our cursor dot log state double equals our cursor lock mode dot none, right? So it means that if our cursor is not locked, and if we are touching our left mouse, so to do that, we can say if our input dot get mouse button down, and in brackets we will say 0, and 0 means that we are referring to left mouse click. What should happen? Well, if we are touching our left click and cursor is not locked, we want to lock our cursor again. So we can say cursor dot lock state equals cursor lock mode dot locked. And that's pretty much it, the basics how the most of the games work and handle mouse mechanics. So basically we will check if we are touching escape key, we can unlock our cursor. But if we are touching, for example, left mouse click, like we are referring here, we want to lock cursor again. And basically we can save this script. Let's reload. And well, let's start playing and let's test, because everything should work. And we can basically click left with the left mouse, and mouse is gone. I don't know if you are able to see in video, but sometimes when I'm recording the videos, the mouse is still showing up, but I don't see the cursor anymore, and you won't be able to see your cursor anymore as well. But if you see it in the video, don't worry about it. It's just the little bugs with this, with how the program handles videos. And yeah, here we go. We have nice looking third person controller and camera which following us. And by the way, you can simply save this script, this player movement script that we have now, and you can use this script to other types of games. So not to write it over and over again all the time, even though if you are completely beginner, I recommend you to practice more and write same lines of code more and more. But when you master those mechanics, you just need to save this script somewhere, for example in GitHub or something like that. You can simply then drag and drop it in the new project, assign it to the player, and you just need to add few things, for example player viewpoint, and I already showed you how to add that. You just need to add these ground layers, and yeah, and those numbers as well, and everything will work fine. You can also use this exact script for the first person games. You just need to take this player viewpoint and just position it to have some first person look, and everything else will work just fine. So yeah, here we go. That's the basics of our player movement.